Welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft Season 3. Last episode, we made this brand new world and I built up the starter house. Now, the starter house might be a little bit overkill, probably could have gone smaller, but I like how it looks. And today I would like to make my primary focus enchanting. And that kind of brings up another goal I have for myself in this world. Now, typically I would just throw the enchanting setup in the attic of my starter house, but I want to treat this world a little bit differently. I want to have a build for literally everything. So even if it's just a basic enchanting setup, I want to have an entire build around it. So my idea for the moment is that we make some sort of like library thing with a nice tower attached to it. The tower can be for the enchanting setup, and then the library could kind of just be like our trading hall for some librarian villagers one day. I think that would add to the area pretty nicely, and I think I have a pretty cool design in mind. Before we get started on any of that though, last time I asked you guys to name this dog. Now, we don't have any actual name tags. Yeah, I totally do have a name tag. I found it like right before I found the dog. I realized this later. I don't know what was wrong with me when I started recording this episode, but I have chosen a name suggestion. This dog will be named Chasm. Thought it was a cool name suggestion. We found this guy in a cave. I feel like it makes sense. So thank you so much to Zarif HD for suggesting that name. And also just thank you guys in general for suggesting so many different names for the dog. I'm sure I'm gonna have a lot of other things named in this world, so I will definitely take suggestions in the future too. I am almost level 30 and I would like to enchant as soon as possible. I do have a lot of sugarcane. This should be more than enough for all the bookshelves I need. I just kind of need some leather. I wonder where I'm gonna get all that from. Yeah, that's nuts. Like I just found 42 leather just on the ground, chilling. That's so convenient. I was also running like dangerously low on food, so this stack and 11 beef should keep me alive for a pretty long time. But let's craft up all the paper and all of the books we are going to need, plus a lot more actually. Now I just need some wood and we can make 19 bookshelves. I actually need some books back, so let me break one of these bookshelves. I was able to find 8 diamonds last episode, so of course 2 of those are going to go to the enchanting table, 3 of those are going to go to a pickaxe, and then we have 3 remaining. I might just make an axe. That'll make my life a lot easier because I use a lot of wood in my builds, and we could potentially even enchant that today too. But we need to make a pickaxe first to get some obsidian, of course. It always feels really nice making the first diamond pickaxe on a new world. But I'm gonna go ahead and make the diamond axe as well. We can get rid of some of this iron stuff. And let me go venture off and see if I can find a lava pool anywhere above ground. I really don't want to have to go underground. So I ran around that plains biome that's like just over here, and I didn't find any surface lava. That would have made things really easy, but it's all good. I think I'm just gonna sail around a little while and see if I can find an abandoned nether portal underground. And I'm feeling a little spicy, so let's take a nap at the bottom of the ocean. I was able to kill 2 endermen though in my journey, and I got 1 ender pearl, so that's pretty cool. All right, round 2 of trying to find obsidian. Let's see if this is any better. All right, I see another portal in the distance, underwater. This is seriously right next to an ocean monument. I'm gonna risk it. Let's see if I'm close enough to trigger it. I'm gonna hope there's 14 blocks here. I don't wanna have to go get more obsidian to make another portal. And now with that obsidian, we can make an enchanting table. We have all the necessary materials now to enchant my pickaxe with a level 30 enchant. All we have to do is just get to level 30, which shouldn't actually take that long. Hopefully just breeding up these cows is enough. It was like almost perfectly enough. And I think I'm just gonna throw the enchanting setup over here. I think the library might go in this area. That seems like a pretty good spot to me. I can always move it, I guess. Kind of forgot that I needed lapis, but I have 40 lapis here in this chest. Really did not want to go into the mines, so I'm super glad that I had that. I also want to go ahead and make a grindstone. I believe that is made with these materials, right? It is. All right. So, gonna take a quick sleep, and then we will go enchant. We get Fortune 2 guaranteed, which isn't that bad. Could be a lot worse. Depth Strider 3 is definitely a lot worse. So, let's go ahead and go with Fortune, I guess. Oh my god, that is tragic. Just Fortune 2? I'm disenchanting that. That's not even worth it, man. Unbreaking 3 I'd rather have for sure. That is incredibly unfortunate, but we will definitely get 3 more levels within this video. But now that we at least have a full enchanting setup, I would like to do some exploring. I would like to at least find every wood type in the game. We're only missing a couple, but they're going to be really useful down the line. And obviously, I would also like to locate some villages. I'm hoping we have some nearby, so it doesn't take me a while to transport villagers to this area. Those are the main things I would like to find right now, but hopefully we find some other cool stuff too. All right, let's go. We got ourselves a village, the first village of this world. Not too far away either, and it looks like this is mostly connected by water. Oh, there's a shipwreck over there as well. Nice, we'll have to go explore that. But it should be very easy to transport villagers back to our house one day. There also really just like isn't anything to see in this village. There was one house with a chest down there, and in that chest, the best thing was 2 pieces of bread. So this is an incredibly uneventful village. But all of the villagers should be safe inside their houses now, so we can come back later and actually, you know, kidnap them. I suppose I should grab some carrots though, because we don't have those yet. Best water bucket clutch I've ever done, that's for sure. Oh yeah, dude, look at this path block up here. Wow, dude, what an amazing pathway. This is just beautiful. This ship is like entirely on land, and it like isn't even destroyed. This is actually really cool. I got some suspicious stew. Let's see what the effect is. Oh, we have another village loading in over here. Sick. And we also have an ice spikes biome. Not really too much to be found in this biome over here, but I suppose if we ever need like packed ice, I know where to go. Well, this village has a librarian in it, so let's see what kind of trades you got. Nothing good.
The f you say to me, you little s.
And there's another village over here. All right, so we went from having no villages to 3 in a very short period of time. Let's go. We have a blast furnace. I don't have to craft one. I don't actually remember the last time I crafted a blast furnace. I always get them from villages. Wait, why did I do that? I didn't realize those bookshelves would break this flower. I'm pretty sure this flower was planted on the cobblestone. Like this piece of grass. Like you can't do this. This is cursed. I have to at least preserve this one, okay? Like we can't be breaking illegal blocks like that. This is such a hard village to navigate. I feel really bad for all of these Jim. If you don't know already, I named my villagers Jim. Every single one of them. It's moments like this where you gotta step back and just think like, what are you doing? How's it going, little Jim? Hope you're having a good day. So all of these villages were pretty crappy. None of them really had good loot. I was kind of just looking for like a saddle or something so I can take one of these thousands of horses I keep walking by. The world generation is just not normal. Anyway, though, I found another treasure map, so let's see if we can find it and get some free diamonds. We got 2 free diamonds. Let's go. Hold on. Let me get some air before I collect everything. Yeah, so this first trip was quite successful. Found 3 villages and a whole bunch of shipwrecks and got 2 diamonds out of it. I am now going to head back home so I can unload my inventory, and then I can head out on another adventure to find the missing wood types. And don't worry, I've already looted that ship to my right. Dude, I can't believe I forgot that I have a name tag. We can actually name this dog. I don't know how I forgot that. All right, the dog is now actually named Chasm. I am an idiot sometimes, I swear. While I was clearing out my inventory, I noticed that I have 6 of the coast armor trims. So I'm gonna grab 4 of those and we're gonna throw them on my iron armor right now. You know, I do really wish that I had some amethyst, but I think gold might look pretty nice. And now let's throw that back on and we look amazing. Now these 2 diamonds that we found, I'm going to use to make a diamond sword. Mainly just because I want to check what my sword enchant's going to be. I'm breaking 3. Okay, I was gonna say if that was looting, I'd probably do that next. Anyway though, let's set sail again. This is definitely what I'm looking for. We have a savanna, and we also have a jungle. Nice, we can check off 2 of the wood types that we don't already have. Got myself an acacia sapling and 4 jungle saplings. And probably the best part about finding a jungle right now is that we now have access to bamboo. Let's go. This is a great time. Oh, let's go. There's also a Badlands biome over here. I actually might use some clay and some like red sand and stuff for the build today. So this is really useful to have over here. Now, please just give me a mangrove swamp and we will be chilling. Oh, wait, is this a desert temple right next to a village? I haven't been in a desert in a while. I think in my last world, I honestly don't even know if I found a desert. I have a weirdly hard time finding deserts. I don't really know why. I don't think they're that rare, but I hardly ever find them. But this is a desert temple directly next to a village. We got some new armor trims. That's cool to see. Curse of Binding, don't need that. I honestly don't even want the quick charge. We got a saddle, which is really nice. Not really the greatest loot in the bottom here, but got a couple saddles, so I'll take those. What happened here? Oh, that's so sad. How did those rabbits die? Oh, you know what? I should take all of the path block here. That would save me a lot of time, probably. Wait, hold that thought about the path block. We have a camel. And I think another rabbit just died. Do cats kill rabbits? Oh, God. Too many things happening right now. Let me try to get this camel guy on my side. Look at him go. I suppose we need a name suggestion for the camel now. So if you guys would like to provide some names for my new friend, please do so in the comments, and I will pick one next time. Though this just means... I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. But this just means that we have to find another name tag, which shouldn't be a problem. I do not think I'm going to take this camel back home with me now. We will come back eventually and do that, but you can keep the saddle because I have 2 more. But I'm definitely going to go through and I'm going to pick up all of this smooth sandstone. I only got a stack and 18 of the smooth sandstone. I think I'm just going to come back and gather more later because I'm going to have to come back here at some point anyway when I'm gathering materials for the build because I want to come to the mesa and fill up on a whole bunch of blocks there. So I think I'll just gather up the rest of this stuff later. Hold on a second. I don't even have to go to a mangrove swamp. You have a mangrove propagule? Wait, this is big. I need to get 2 emeralds. All right, got 2 more emeralds. Let's buy the mangrove propagule. Thank you very much. I will, I'll also be taking your leads, my man. All right, so that actually really works out. I don't need to find a mangrove swamp now. I think I will eventually because I'm going to want to use mud at some point, but I think that'll be for a future time. I don't think I'm going to use mud in the build I have planned for today. So I think I'm good then just to start heading home. Now at this point in the video, I would typically just go gather some materials to prepare for my build, but I don't really want to do that with unenchanted diamond tools. So I would like to work on getting some experience. And I'm going to do this like the safest way I know right now. I'm just going to go trade with some villagers. Definitely the most boring way to do this, and I'm going to be wasting a decent amount of wood, but it's fine. We can get this back. I'm going to make a couple fletching tables. So let me hop into my hostile mobs chest. This is a throwback to last season. I have flint in here. On this side, and then this one is going to be hostile mobs and apparently flint. Why not? Flint's pretty hostile.
You want the fucking brawl? Come down, Snevik Hospitality. I'll come out of my house and I'll break your
You know, I think this is probably the most I've ever traveled by boat in one Minecraft episode. I feel like 90% of this episode I'm in the water. I traded all the sticks I had in my inventory and it got me to level 30. So I'm gonna head back home and enchant my pickaxe really fast. And then I'm gonna get to level 30 one more time so I can enchant an axe. All right, my pickaxe is going to at least be Unbreaking 3. Please be more than that. It's just Unbreaking 3. It's been so unfortunate so far with my enchants, but at least I get Efficiency 4 next on an axe. I'm back at level 30 once again. Don't mind the cluttered inventory. All right, let's go ahead and enchant an axe with Efficiency 4 and Silk Touch. That's a good axe. We just need Unbreaking on that. We also have a decent number of emeralds here. So whenever, you know, we're trying to get like a mending villager or an Unbreaking villager or whatever, I have enough emeralds to actually buy the books. So that's nice. Now that I got some more enchanting out of the way, let me go ahead and gather up a whole lot of materials for this library. Hey, look, it's the part of the video where I just tell you all the materials I gathered. Only the most engaging content here on this channel. I wanted to head back to the mesa, and on my way there, I decided to grab some acacia wood. This is going to be used for the roof of this library. I knew I wanted to use a mix of orange blocks, and acacia wood is perfect for that. Sticking on the same color theme, I gathered up a whole bunch of red sand. I know it's called red sand, but it's definitely not red. And I finished off the orange color with orange terracotta. I then went back to the desert village I found earlier and grabbed up all of the smooth sandstone that is in the pathway. This just saves me a ton of coal, so I'm really glad I found this village. With this library, I keep the same color palette that I used for the walls of my starter house, so that's what this smooth sandstone is for, and it's also what this birch wood is going to be for. I plan on keeping this color palette for a lot of the buildings I have really close to my starter house. The farming area might be a little bit different, but everything on the coastline, I think, is going to have this color palette, just different colored roofs. I'm sure you guys are all incredibly baffled to see me gathering spruce wood up next. You know, it's just a wood type I hardly ever use. I think the odds of me using spruce wood in like a house build is probably about the same as the odds of Christian McCaffrey scoring a touchdown. So it's all but guaranteed here. That one's for the 3 people who are watching this video who also watched my Madden content back in the day. But the last material we have here is some tuff. Gonna use this as part of the foundation. I had all the gray blocks in my storage already, just not enough tuff. That wasn't supposed to rhyme, but I'll take it. Now, I'm really hoping that this chest is enough to finish this build. I've said this before, though. I am really bad at estimating how many blocks I'm going to need. So there's a really good chance I'm gonna have to go gather something else while I'm building this. But before we actually begin, as you can see down below, I am level 30, and I'm going to disenchant my pickaxe because just Unbreaking 3 is trash. We are guaranteed Unbreaking 3 again. Please at least just be efficiency. Okay, efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3. I will take that. It is just about time to do some building. I still have to clear out this area to actually, you know, prep the land for the build. But I'm going to do that along with the whole building in one large time lapse. So let's just cut it to that. I'm kind of obsessed with this build. I think it looks so good. This is honestly one of my favorite builds I've probably ever done. And this area is definitely starting to shape up really nicely. So the entire exterior is done. The interior, not so much. So the interior of this section right here, I want this to be where my librarians actually go, like the ones I'm going to trade with. And I want to have a lot of bookshelves in here, but I just kind of currently don't have the resources to make a crap ton of bookshelves. I also don't have any villagers, so I think I'm going to wait to decorate the inside of this section until I'm able to get a lot of bookshelves and villagers. I was just about to sleep, but then I noticed something. It's day 100, so that's pretty cool. We did it, guys. We survived 100 days in hardcore Minecraft, and I've hardly done anything. I've just been building pretty much the whole time. I just like to focus on the building aspect of this game. That's my favorite part of Minecraft for sure. I do want to do the interior of this building, of like the tower here, because this is where my enchanting setup is going to go. I started working on the floor. I want to go for this like fog effect. I think it's going to look really nice. I just need to get a little bit more glass. The way that it's currently set up is I just only have red glass here. It's one layer of red glass, a layer of air, and then a layer of red glass, layer of air, just alternating that. And it does make a cool fog effect, but just the first layer here doesn't look great. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to put another layer of glass in between the red layers, but it's going to be purple glass. I set up this little automatic like bone meal converter thing too, just to get a little bit of easy bone meal from all the seeds I'm going to get from here. Let me not forget to replant what I just harvested a second ago. But with this bone meal, I should be able to get a lot more red dye, and I can combine it with the little bit of blue dye that I have. And hopefully that's enough purple to get all the glass I need. We now have 28 purple dye. Should be enough to get a lot of purple stained glass. Nearly 2 stacks, which is not going to be enough to finish this whole thing, but it's at least enough to give me an idea of if this is going to work or not. It looks a little bit weird here in the walls still. Like this first layer of tuff right here looks kind of funny. But looking down, it looks sick. Maybe I should have replaced this layer of tuff with like red concrete or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do with this, but I'm going to do a couple layers of this purple. And my goal is to not be able to see that torch at the bottom. I want the torch there because I think you need light down there, but I just don't want to actually see the block. I have run out of purple stained glass and I have no more sand. So let me go break an iron shovel. Turns out we also have a boat cow now. That's cool, I guess. He could just come on the journey. I need to get Fortune 3 so badly. I have like no iron and coal anymore. I think that'll be a next episode thing. But while all that stuff is smelting, I'm just gonna harvest my whole field. I think I need to do something about the living conditions of my animals, because this seems pretty inhumane. I'm sure they're okay to hold off for just one more episode. I think they're fine. I am back up to level 30 again, though. I guess I could see what I can get on a sword. I forgot what the guaranteed enchantment is, but if it's not good, maybe I just hold off. Sweeping Edge 3 is not bad, actually. Unbreaking 3 on a bow is not too bad either. I think I'm gonna worry about the bow next time, because we have that skeleton spawner down there. I want to convert that into an XP farm soon. And once I do that, I could probably get a pretty good bow. I'll do my sword. Just Sweeping Edge 3. Dude, my enchants so far have been horrible. I'm just going to disenchant that right away. What's my next one? Looting 3. Okay, hold on. That's going to turn around pretty quick. I have about 2 stacks of purple stained glass again. Let's see if this is enough to finish off the floor. That was enough glass to finish off the floor. And you cannot see the torch down there. At least I can't see it. I don't know. It's good enough for me. This has also been bothering me for a while. Let me get rid of this hole. A creeper blew up right here at some point, and then I kind of just used it to get more moss whenever I needed it. And now that we have the floor in on the inside, let me move my enchanting setup in there. Next up, I would like to decorate the rest of that inside. That's not the only thing I'm going to do in there. For starters, I'm going to put some dark oak pillars in here. I also just realized I should probably do that all the way down. This is going to be a lot of dark oak wood, but it's probably worth it. All right, now that we have these pillars in, I think I'm going to go through and throw in some spruce bits to act as some shelving and whatnot. Like, we can definitely have a bunch of barrels chilling around. Let's hold them up with some trapdoors and probably some slabs. I want to add some greenery in here for sure, but first let me throw in the ceiling for that first floor. All right, watch this. I'm going to jump through this hole and put the slab exactly in this spot. Are you ready? This is going to be so cool. I think it would actually look better if I take the outer trim of the ceiling away and replace it with the stripped dark oak logs. I think it frames out the room a little bit better and will also allow me to add some lanterns. And speaking of lanterns, let me throw a couple of those down and get rid of all these torches. All right, I don't think it's looking too bad in here. I think it just needs some green. First, though, let me sleep, because I do not want to get blown up by a creeper. I don't think this is looking too bad. I kind of just want to add a few more bookshelves, probably. I just don't really have those resources at the moment, but I could make some empty ones. Also, have you escaped? Wait, hold on. How are you guys escaping? Is there just too many of you that you're getting like pushed out? Or maybe you're getting pushed up and then you can walk out. I don't know, but you guys have figured it out. You could go. I got 10 of these chiseled bookshelves. I could probably throw some around the actual enchanting setup. Did not break that with Silk Touch. Oh, that's annoying. Hold on, is this still level 30? It is, cool. Might as well reuse those books, I suppose, and actually put them in here. Yeah, that looks cool. I don't think I can actually add any more, though, in place of the current bookshelves, but I can add some extra ones. I added them all around, I just don't really have the materials to make all the books. I mean, I could kill all my cows, I guess, and grow some more sugarcane, but I'll do that later. Now that that section's done, I want to work on the top part of the tower. I kind of realized that I've just been running around for a little while, just decorating without speaking. So I'm going to finish off this interior, and then I'll be back with the completed build. Here's a look at the completed library with shaders on. I said this earlier in the episode, but I'm in love with this build. I don't have too much experience building towers, so whenever I do build one, I kind of get nervous because I just don't think it's going to look good. But I think this one turned out better than my previous towers that I've built. Once I actually go ahead and get some librarian villagers to trade with, we can populate this building and decorate the rest of it. But the interior of the tower is completely done. It's not too useful past the first floor, but the rest of them still look pretty cool. But that's going to do it here for episode 2. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.